Hey guys, welcome to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast. Today we spoke about the hard line the UAE has taken against protesters, which happened on Friday, how some expat students might be getting free public education, and the scammers that pretended to be His Highness Sheikh Hamdan. Can you believe it?
So did he text you or did he not? So if you have not watched the episode, don't forget to subscribe to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast wherever you get your podcast from. And as always, enjoy.
Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone is talking about across the country and sometimes across the world. Our top story for you today: the UAE has sentenced 3 Bangladeshis to life for inciting riots.
And some expats can now sign up for the UAE public schools. Amazing.
Parents, are your ears ringing? Also, UAE tourists will soon get health insurance while visiting. We have the info on the packages.
And did Sheikh Hamdan text his scammers offer fake chats with His Highness Sheikh Hamdan?
Also, we're diving deep into GCC tourist visas and also just understanding how visas in the UAE work. We're going to be sitting down with Decisive Zone a little bit later, so do stay tuned for that.
It is 290 days since the genocide began in Gaza on October 7, and the current death toll stands at 39,006. The number of injured people is 89,818, and 1.9 million people have been displaced from their homes.
In today's rapid weather report, it is a humid morning in case you've been living under a rock. Fog in some areas, highs of 38 degrees with humidity at 75%. It feels like you've taken 2 showers this morning if you've left your home. Before we jump into our top stories, a massive birthday shout out. It is Ayan's birthday this morning. His sister Zara sent a little message saying Ayan loves Dubai and would like a birthday shout out.
Well, happy birthday to you, Ayan. You know, I honestly wish you the happiest of birthdays.
Sana Hewa Yakabi. Lobrano on a gwitch. Did I ruin that? Did I absolutely butcher that?
No, you did not.
Was it close?
No, yeah. So no, you did well, I would say. Yeah, I would give you a 7 out of 10.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We have like a tradition that whenever it's someone's birthday, we'll sing happy birthday in English. Mm-hmm. We'll sing happy birthday in Arabic. And then I like to chime in with a bit of Irish every now and then. Okay. It just depends on whose birthday it is.
Well, let me add a bit of French. Joyeux anniversaire.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Yes.
Hisham is a good example. For Irish? Oh, Sana Hewa Yakabi, Sana Hewa Yakabin, Sana Hewa. It's because I was teaching and it would be always for the kids.
That is so
I know
cute.
the sound, but I don't know the words.
Well, it's so cute the fact that you are learning Arabic and I have a full-on mission to teach Casey Arabic.
That's extremely debatable.
It is a mission, you guys. But don't forget to send us birthdays, celebrations, everything. And we will be like, congratulations, or happy birthday, or wish you the best, or good luck, or anything really. So
yeah, it's really nice to see all of the birthday messages coming in. The Sweet Hassan says happy birthday to them. Angie K11, happy birthday to him. If you have any celebration that you want to shout out, even if you've bought a new pair of shoes like the story that we're going to jump into, we're happy to celebrate the small things. So the question we put out on Threads was, what's the best thing you've bought in Dubai that has dramatically improved your life? Like, we buy lots of things, but what actually makes a difference?
Well, you see that money tree, I put it because it resembles, like you can buy everything. You can buy shoes. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like, shoes and materialistic stuff really don't, I would say, make a lot of value for me.
They don't make you happy?
No, but what changed my life, I would say, are my Pilates classes.
How mature of you.
Because I can get shoes from anyone, like as a gift or anywhere, right?
I like the honesty of the person that said my shoes. Right? Because it's literally putting me like, shoes do make people happy, Or like, my phone actually makes me happy.
I mean, that's
well, my phone, that's not for me.
So for her, guys, these are the comments that you guys replied. So tell us, what made you happy? What is something that you put a lot of money in that made you genuinely happy?
Well, the thing is, it doesn't need to be a lot of money, because I really like Courtney Brandt's response. She said, the adoption fee for my rescue dog from K9 Friends is the thing that's brought her the most value. So it's like, what actually brings you value in your life that you spend money on?
What got you value, Casey?
Well, the shower filter thingy to avoid losing my hair. The shower filter thingy.
Well, that's good. That is good. I don't know.
Absolutely. Persian rice. Someone said an AC unit. I mean, yeah.
Aren't all buildings and houses, don't they all come with AC?
You got to filter it every year.
I know.
And if you don't...
Oh my God, if you don't, yeah, that's horrible. That becomes a lot of dust and it's not really that clear of like air.
It's gross if you don't do it every year.
I agree with you, but I don't know. Like to me, I would say my Pilates classes.
Yeah, honestly, for me too is gym. But I do like how people are just like really honest when they say like shoes, handbags.
Yeah, I mean, of course,
Trips are cool.
Look, I feel like, you know what, if it, like different people have different things that make them happy, right? And if it makes you happy, good for you.
Exactly. Doesn't matter what it is.
And what works for you does not work for everyone. So good.
I like the canine dogs answer too. 8:37, let's jump into the top story which broke yesterday in the UAE. 3 Bangladeshis have been sentenced to life for inciting riots. So following the news that a large group of Bangladeshi nationals gathered and incited riots protesting against the Bangladesh government on various streets in the UAE on Friday, these sentences have been handed down.
As a result of the protests, the Abu Dhabi Federal Court of Appeal sentenced 57 Bangladeshi nationals, and the court, of course, imposed life imprisonment on 3 defendants for calling for demonstrations and inciting riots to pressure their home government.
So the court also handed 10-year prison terms to 53 other defendants, and the court ordered the deportation of all defendants at the end of their prison terms. So they'll serve 10 years and then they'll be deported, along with the confiscation of all seized devices.
This followed the work of 30 investigators who found that the defendants orchestrated and coordinated extensive marches in various streets of the UAE to protest decisions made by the Bangladeshi government. Some expats, of course, we know that for sure that we mentioned it yesterday, and I'll mention it again, is that your opinion is valid. However, what's not valid if it is affecting the peace of the country.
I mean, my thoughts are 100% with the people who've been sentenced to 10 years deportation and life in deportation. But I think a lot of people are calling this quite a strong move by the country in an uncertain time around the world when we see instability increasing. We see protests happening and rising, and it's kind of unheard of what we saw on Friday. I'm not sure if you saw the videos. A couple went out live on TikTok. We haven't seen anything like that to that scale in my memory of reporting here in Dubai. So when it happened, I think, and even, you know, the president coming out to make a statement saying we look for a peaceful coexistence.
Yes,
achieving this harmony is not easy. And every now and then something like this needs to happen. So, it's really tricky to say you support life imprisonment in any way, shape or size. However, this is what the UAE does to ensure the stability. And I think if you like it, you live here. And if you don't, it's not for you.
I agree with you. And honestly, we mentioned it more than once that, you know what, these are the rules of the country. And the country only has these rules because there's an image, the image, like you guys know, that the UAE is one of the safest countries in the world. People come here. It's safe for women, safe for everyone. So when such riots happen or protests happen, which is very unusual, they will immediately take action to, I would say, stop that. And at this point, I don't think anyone would want to protest anymore because they have seen the... It
gives you that word of warning for future, right?
It has given like an insight of what the consequences might be. And at this point, just like maybe if you have an opinion, you can just like, you do have freedom of speech, but just do not go out and back out to disrupt the peace of the country.
Absolutely. Let's jump into our next story. So this was being talked about yesterday. So some expats can now sign up for UAE public schools. Parents, are your ears ringing? So this is a move which could reduce the burden of school fees on some parents. In certain situations, non-Emirati students can now enroll in UAE government schools from grades 2 to 12 if they meet the requirements. And please take note of the requirements.
Well, registration for next year's of course, UAE government schools is now open for GCC citizens, diplomats, kids, Emirati passport holders, and Comoros passport holders, and also take note of the following requirements.
So parents must be employed by a government, semi-government or local entity. Students must maintain at least 85% in Arabic, English and math. Students take note. Both students and parents need valid UAE residence visas.
And finally, expat students accepted will not exceed 20% of each classroom according to Gulf News. And along with the listed requirements, expat students joining the public schools in the UAE have to pay a tuition fee of 6,000 dirhams.
So there's a lot of requirements there. If you're a parent in the UAE, one of the trickiest things that you will face is school fees. I follow a lot of mum bloggers, and at the beginning of every year in the summers, they're like, can you believe how much it costs?
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't open up, because you have to go to, if you're an expat, you have to go to a private school. Now, this doesn't open up public schools for all, and there is a fee attached. However, it's a step forward. It widens the bracket in a small way. And if we can inch forward a step by step every year to the time that my child goes, no, joking. But if you know, steps forward, like these little things make a difference. So this is 1 year, and it opens up the bracket for more people to get education that's more affordable. So we'll support it.
100%. You know, as I'm born here in the country, and throughout, you know, as I was growing, my parents would all the time be like, you know what, why can't we put you in public schools, because it's only for locals, right? And as well, because of like Arabic. My parents wanted to put me in public schools because the curriculum is Arabic curriculum. It's different than American curriculum and British curriculum. So it's like, it's completely different. It's even the Arabic that you learn at private schools is different than the Arabic that you learn at public schools, which is why Arabic is a requirement. There. So I think this is honestly amazing for everyone, because everyone really is like, oh yeah, you know, education is expensive and the UAE does not give us a chance to have access to public schools.
Well, now, if you work in the government, expect the door to be rapped on as parents run to look for these government and semi-government jobs. More updates on that as we get it. As we said, it broke yesterday, so the information is light, but when we have more, we'll bring it to you.
Well, I have a question for you. Did Sheikh Hamdan text you? Maybe. Well, I am saying that because, you guys, scammers offer fake chats with Sheikh Hamdan. Yes, you heard it right. Would you believe it if someone told you that you would be texting His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, because a scammer sent a fake message claiming Sheikh Hamdan wants to chat with fans.
Trying to get you at your most vulnerable moment. Could you imagine receiving this message? Not only because he is royal, we also know the royals to be humble people. But beware, because this scam basically sent a telegram alert saying, stay alert, everyone. We don't want you clicking on these links that you get.
And of course, always contact by police if you receive such scam messages, or call UAE police as well. So this is
they're on the ball with these.
This is the point, you know, like we know that the royal family is humble, and someone thought in their brain that, you know what, they're humble. Let me show the UAE residents that they're so humble that they're texting
Let's use that information to try and scam people. But if you look at the message, the girl who got the scam decided to kind of like play back to the scam. And I love when people do that when they're on the phones and then the scam. So she said, I'm fantastic, good day, Prince Faza. And he said, nice to hear. Well, I have an assignment for you. I want you to help me get in touch with a fan. I came across her engaging in my post already and I liked her email. And then the link. And they ask for cash and they go on. However, look, we're seeing these scams everywhere. They infiltrate our emails, they infiltrate our WhatsApp, they infiltrate our post if we're to get it. Please contact the police. There's a Dubai Eye Police app. You can just submit it electronically. You don't have to get on the phone. Just send them photos. And they are tackling this as much as is humanely possible.
And as well, guys, like logic. I understand that when such situations happen, maybe like you are not really thinking deep into it.
It's the scam that gets the person. The majority of people won't fall for this. But it's the one person, the fan, the person who has the fan account, right? Imagine if you have got 3 fan accounts for His Highness the Crown Prince of Dubai.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
And you love him, you're upset, you follow his every move, and then a message comes in.
You will not think.
You're not thinking scam.
That's
You're
true.
thinking today's the day I manifested this. He's listening. He saw finally. It's and that's how the scams they'll prey on, you know, 1 million people. 99.9% won't fall for the scam, but it's that 0.1% that works, and it makes the scammers just keep on going. They're the guys. There's always that 1 or 2 people that fall for it, and that's why the scams are effective.
I agree with you.
They prey on us when we're most vulnerable.
But we should only reply if it's like from like the Sheikh Hamdan Instagram account, not from any account, you guys. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. But
speaking of being real, we do have some information about a health insurance that could change the life of your families who are visiting.
well, UAE tourists will soon get a health insurance while visiting. A new project will soon provide health insurance for UAE tourists when they apply for their visas, according to the Federal Authority for Identity, Citizenship, Customs and Port Security.
This is such a smart move. Major General Suhail Saeed Al Khalil, the Director General of the authority, said the project will allow tourists to obtain health insurance while applying for their visas online via the ICP website or app.
Well, what's the goal? The project will offer emergency health cover and make it super easy to get insurance through an online platform. You'll be able to handle everything from pricing to choosing packages from top UAE insurance companies all in one place. I mean, how amazing is that? However, it's not clear yet when the project will launch, but it's on its way.
Quick question for anyone watching. When you're traveling, leaving the country, do you always get travel insurance?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like when I'm...
If not from the flight, but if you're leaving the country for any short period of time, do you purchase travel insurance separately to cover yourself in case of lost goods, stolen goods, cancellations? Cairo, yes. Across the world.
Wow.
Okay, so Egypt is winning. The smart.
Yeah.
Natasha, if you're traveling, do you get travel insurance always? No. Okay, so it's an absolute no from Natasha. I know that I'm meant to,
But you don't.
but I sometimes remember and sometimes I don't.
I don't. I'm bad.
What a smart move by the country, because
Yes.
people forget
To get.
to get it, and then you're in a situation, you're in another country, and medical insurance can be sky high. Medical costs can be sky high if you don't have insurance. They're offering it to you there. You know it's local. You know it's government approved. Obviously, it's putting money into UAE banks, but absolutely genius move, and it makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. And honestly, the smartest way that they're doing it is that it comes in a package. Like, you know, like you're coming to the UAE as a tourist. Well, this is a package that you can get that includes health insurance in case anything happens, because you never know what really happens.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Smart moves. To learn more about that, we have a post up on our Instagram feed. It's 8:49, which means it's nearly 8:50, which means it's about time to sit down with the experts from Decisive Zone. We're going to talk all things GCC tourist visas and understanding the UAE visa system. Stay tuned.